This is how I organize and prep all the food I get from Costco. I don't even think this is the most controversial one, but my bread goes in the fridge. The rest is going into the freezer so we can take it out later and it'll still be fresh. I think this is the one that people get the most mad at me about, because anytime I post these egg videos where I'm taking eggs out of the carton and putting them into the plastic container, people get riled. And yes, I know there is still an egg left in the container, but as you can see, the expiration date is printed on the actual egg, so we'll be sure to use that one first. I have been using these egg drawer containers for years and I will never go back. They protect the eggs from getting crushed, easily see how many are left at any time. I can stack things on top of them, just so much easier to access. Like, look at this, I can store stuff on top. Next up is tackling all the produce that I brought home. I actually got these cucumbers from Choose the Fresh one the other day and not from Costco. I didn't have time to deal with them until now, so here we go. I use my salad spinner to wash pretty much all of my produce. I just add water, usually a splash of vinegar, and then let it soak for like 5 minutes or so, and then I will do a rinse afterwards. I really find that the best way to encourage my kids to eat fruits and vegetables is to do as much of the prep work beforehand as possible. I try to turn it into as much of like grab and go kind of snacks as possible so they really don't have to do that much, and it'll kind of encourage them to eat the berries, to eat the fruit, whatever it is. Once I clean the cucumbers, I lay them out to dry. Don't worry, this towel is clean. It is stained, but it is clean. I've done many berries on it and it has gotten a lot of like blackberry and raspberry stains, but don't worry, my towels are clean. I'm trying to imagine the comments right now about people coming at me for using like dirty towels by my clean produce, and I feel the need to say something. This step I kind of avoid if I'm doing something like raspberries or even blackberries, but for blueberries they're pretty hardy and they can take the like salad spinning to kind of get rid of the rest of the extra moisture. Look how much extra water comes out of there. These are gonna go right next to the cucumbers and stay out to dry for a couple of hours. I did this with raspberries and blackberries the other day after I made an order, and my raspberries never actually made it into the fridge. The kids just ate them right away. So I guess leaving it out is also kind of a good hack to get your kids to eat the fruits and vegetables. If you just leave it out and they'll just like pick at it slowly. Last fruit prep for today is grapes. I am so picky about my grapes, and they have to be green and they have to be hard as rocks and very crunchy. I was kind of surprised that I found good ones at Costco today because I don't really feel like it's grape season. I usually get better ones in the winter, I find, but these look really good and it's such an easy snack to grab and go when we go to baseball or the pool or just out on the go. And good grapes are like one of my favorite fruits to snack on. One of my favorite things to pick up at Costco is the rotisserie chicken. I feel like people have very mixed opinions on whether or not this rotisserie chicken is good or not, but I love it. This is one of those things I get that cuts down on my prep work for like some random meal I'm gonna make that I don't even know about yet. We'll throw this into like salads, chicken quesadillas, a little extra protein in a soup, or just like have it on the side with some rice and veggies for like a really quick meal. I tend to pull all the meat off the bones as soon as we get home that same day and mix it all together, like white meat, dark meat, I don't care. I pick it all off and I put it into a bowl, and then it goes into a freezer bag and it gets frozen flat. I like to freeze it flat into a baggie. That way, first of all, it freezes quicker. It will defrost quicker when I need it. And also you can like kind of break off chunks of it if you don't want to take the whole thing out at once. Let me know how you prep your produce and meats when you get home.